results from Neville Goddard's ladder technique and what exactly it is so that you can try Neville's ladder technique too. But first, I'm going to share with you why you should actually care. So you should care about what it is because it will prove to you that what you focus on is what you see in your reality. I'm outside in my yard because I don't want to. I wanted to soak up the sun. So anyway, what is Neville Goddard's ladder technique? Here it is in a very fast nutshell. So before you go to bed each night, you're supposed to envision yourself climbing a ladder, feel it in your hands, whether it's wood or metal, see the rungs, feel the rungs. If you're one of those people that says you can't visualize, just pretend, just imagine, or go one step further and look at a picture of a ladder before you go to sleep. That's the first step. So you do this before bed for 3 nights. The second step is you're supposed to say to yourself throughout the day, you could even write it on a post-it note, I will not climb a ladder. And this is why in the law of assumption community and other manifesting communities, they say that your subconscious mind cannot hear the word not. It can, but it's what you focus on that matters. So whether you're saying not, regardless, you're saying climb a ladder. So that's what that's what your subconscious mind hears. That's the command you hear. And if you're a visual person, that's what you're going to be picturing. So to repeat, before you go to bed each night, if you can visualize or try to the best of your ability to imagine yourself climbing a ladder throughout the day, you're supposed to say, I will not climb a ladder. Within 3 days, you should find yourself on a ladder or needing to. So here's what happened. So I decided to do that before a trip. But instead of ladders, I decided to use piles of money because who cares about being on a ladder, right? Am I right? But I encountered both. So the first night, I envisioned myself counting piles of money. And here's what's interesting about this. I haven't seen piles of money since my husband's band was doing gigs last year, a couple months ago. Like me, I would count their tips for them after the show. And that band broke up. Now me and Chad are focused on our band, and Chad has another band. But we haven't been gigging, so there's no tips. I don't use a physical bank. I bank online, so I would not be counting cash for the foreseeable future for that reason. And also, like, every time I go in a store, I typically see people using credit cards. So I didn't think I would see cash at all, but I did the exercise before bed. I would imagine myself counting $100 bills and so on. And then throughout the day, like randomly, I'd be like, I will not be counting piles of money. I will not be manifesting piles of money. I will not manifest piles of money. I will not manifest money and stuff like that. I wouldn't do it like crazy all day long, but just like when I thought of it, like when I went to the bathroom to wash my hands, that was like my reminder that I should be focused on not manifesting money and not counting money. So within 2 days, we were traveling to Kauai, and we flew out of Charlotte. So we had to drive to Charlotte, and we stayed at a hotel near the airport. I walk into the hotel while Chad is parking the car, and there's a woman at the front desk, and she goes like this to me, as in like, don't interrupt me. And I see she's counting piles and piles of cash. And it's very early in the morning. No, that was late in the evening. So she's counting piles of cash. And I'm like, okay, this is actually working. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I can't wait to tell people about it. And I write it down and I start dreaming about piles of cash. And then I forget about it. We go on vacation and I'm starting to think about like sharing that in a video, and I write it down. And then I write down the ladder technique and how I want to share it with people in a YouTube video and my manifesting email list and all that good stuff. So then my parents come over once we're home to drop off our dog Rebel. My dad gets a phone call about somebody going to install their new garage. And my dad asked them, will you need a ladder? How big of a ladder? He starts talking about ladders. And I'm just like chuckling to myself. And then later, Chad goes to the grocery store and we run out of paper towels, and I'm like cleaning up after dinner, and I need paper towels, and they're way on top of the fridge, and I'm short, so I need to get the step stool and climb on the counter to get them. So I find myself laughing about that and writing that down. And then later, I have a dream about a maintenance man coming into a hotel where Chad and I are staying, and I'm asking him about a ladder. So why should you care? Because it really proves that what you focus on repeatedly, especially before you go to bed, because that's when your subconscious mind is like open for business. You will see in your reality, whether it's a ladder or money or something you don't want to see. So it proves the power of your focus when it comes to manifestation and all that good stuff. So if you like this, you know what to do. Thanks for watching. I don't know how to stop this thing.